a singer, but I sing my own choruses. So like yeah. So I try to like do everything because right now I'm a single artist. It's not a group, so I'm
Yeah.
responsible for the chorus. I'm also responsible for the
Yeah,
for the
yeah, yeah,
rap.
yeah.
So it's a
Yeah.
one man shop. Yeah.
Gotcha. I like how you said that. You're like, I'm not a singer, but I gotta take care of the
Yeah.
chorus.
Mhm.
I like that, but you're like, well,
Yeah.
somebody's got to do it, so I
Somebody
do it.
got to
Yeah.
do it. It's God given gift. So anytime I find an instrumental and I'm on like listening to the instrumental, the ideas just birth itself. So I mean, sometimes I wake up and I say, okay, I'm going to write a song about this.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes, but rarely. But most of the times, the song just comes to me. So I'm just the vessel, like, receiving, the lyrics, the words, just to also share, with the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Like your
much.
life experiences, you feel?
Yeah, my life experience and also those around me, it's not solely mine. I try to also include, as a writer, I'm able to also, like, look at somebody, see what's going on with them, and also like just take a bit of that, take a bit of this person's experience and mine, and just like
Yeah,
bring
yeah.
it together and like give it back to the world. Yeah,
Okay. Jadu.
Ja do like God did it pretty much like Ja do so that means like God did like
Is
yeah God has done it pretty yeah
yeah. God has done what, Jadu?
yeah I mean okay so the EP was just an appreciation and a thanks given to God for like how far He's brought me in my life. Just wanted to show appreciation, so I pretty much just give the title like to give glory to Him because it's a lot.
You felt His
Yeah,
divine presence.
exactly. And I'm just grateful for how far He's brought me.
Yeah.
All the way from Ghana, Africa, and I'm all the way here in America. Came here, went
Being
to
an
school,
independent artist, yeah.
and yeah, independent artist, like doing all by myself, here by myself, no family, So like he's the one who has just been by my side. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
felt it was right to,
Usually
give him that
people,
glory.
yeah, that's usually people feel that divine presence when they, I feel like when they've struggled or when they've kind of reached out.
Yeah,
It's not like you wake. It's not something that you just kind of wake up and find. You kind of reach out because you are in the space, and it's not it can't be taught. You hunt it. You like it's a spiritual, right? It's a
yeah, it
spiritual
is.
connection.
That's how I felt. Yeah,
Yeah, and you felt like this divine presence has been taking care of you.
always, always.
And that's when you were like, it's time, man. It's time to share the love and let everybody know
Yeah,
what's up. Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you went through some tough times
Oh yeah, very tough times.
since 2015. Well, since 2015, you told yourself you're going to promote yourself as an artist. You're
Exactly.
an
Yeah.
artist. You're going to take this creativity that you got going on and you're going to streamline it to be an artist.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, I came to this country 2010, and I was an artist before I came, but during that 5 year, I didn't even touch the microphone because I was busy with school, with work, full time work, full time school.
But were you like a singer or, musician back before 2010?
Yeah,
Before
before 2010, I
when
was
I was
doing
in
music.
Ghana?
Yeah, I was doing music in Ghana before, like I came to the States, but I had to put it on hold because
Your first immigrant years,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. School was important. Work was important. The bills had to be paid. So like the cultural shock. It was just a bunch of things I was trying to get adjusted to. So like there was no room for the music. But music is something that actually helps me to uh, release stress and feel free and enjoy myself. But so all those years I couldn't do music. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh, is your culture or is your family where like music is more of a hobby? You don't try to, you're not gonna monetize on it. You gotta get a good job, stuff like that. Was that kind of put in you? You know what I'm saying?
luckily, no, because my father was a high school principal. For him, education first, yeah, definitely, but he doesn't bother us when we do music. He's open to it because our grandfather was a musician himself. So it's something that runs in the family that he's already aware of.
Yeah.
So far as like we were doing good in school, he didn't really care about us like doing music. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, because usually a lot of they find themselves struggling with that.
Yeah.
So you come here to America, you put everything on hold, your music life on hold. Was there was there like a promise you made yourself, like after this point I'm gonna enter the music, or was it like school was over, now you have time for music?
Yeah, so that was the idea. I was like, after I'm done with school, yeah, I'm going back to music, you know. So I remember after graduation, that was 2014, December 2014, I graduated. I was like, okay, it's time. So I went straight to the studio to celebrate.
A lot of artists, they're so much into their creativity, and that it's difficult for them to be in line with like the business aspect of pushing out records or having a routine and stuff like that. Do you have an issue like that, or
Mhm.
how do how do you bring discipline into your creativity? Because usually people think artists is like they're all out there, but you got to streamline it. And since you're working by yourself, and you have your one partner who's on the other side,
Yeah.
how do you bring routine into something that's a free
Yeah.
wild expression? Yeah.
It's been difficult so far, especially I have to work 9 to 5, and
Yeah.
then I have to do the music and content. I think content creation is the biggest of them all. It's difficult to create content. And like you said, I love doing the music, so I just wake up and like, okay, I want to record a new song.
That's how, yeah.
The idea of like promoting that doesn't come naturally. It's something that I have to force myself to do. But I would say it's been a good learning
Yeah.
curve for me, and I would say I'm doing better now.
Yeah.
And like you talked about discipline, like I know, like okay, I have to like make time for this. So
Yeah.
at least just trying to make time to do the promoting, creating content, and all that stuff. I would say also helped me like be disciplined. That okay, as I'm going to do this, I got to do this, and it's actually reflected in other aspect of my life as well.
Okay. Yeah. 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 Um, that's funny because you like creating music, but the whole content, taking little bits and pieces, description, yeah,
That
that's a
one
whole
doesn't
different
come natural.
ballgame. Yeah, well, yeah, yeah, but you're like, okay, I know how to use a computer.
Yeah,
No excuses, and you just, yeah, you add it to your routine, I guess, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, what was I gonna say? Shoot, I forgot. I was gonna ask you something along the line.
Who go help me? Yeah.
Who will help?
Who go help me?
Who?
Who go help me?
Who go?
Help me. Yeah. Who will help me? But it's like a broken English. So we say who go help me. So it's who and then go help me.
Is that like Afro type of thing?
Exactly. It's a Afrolingua.
And what's that song about? Who will help me?
Yeah. So like we're talking about the struggles. It was a reflection on my past, experiences where I had to do everything about myself. So it's like who will help me. Yeah, like I'm going through a lot by myself. Like who's going to help me?
So who's
Yeah.
been helping each other?
Yeah. Again, I believe in the God Almighty and my
Yeah.
sisters. Yeah.
And who's on this end? Like who would you say is on your support team? I guess the open mic artists that you kind of find here.
Fine, exactly. And then from home, yeah, definitely my wife and has been a
Shout
big
out to
support.
Mrs. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Slim Sabi, yeah, definitely. That's my wife. She's been supported since day one. Yeah, and then apart from that, like all the other artists, all the DJs out there who are also
Yeah.
playing my music. Shout out to you all. I appreciate
Giving you
you.
time. Giving you the minutes, right? Giving you some
Exactly.
time. Yeah, all right. Well,
Let me go ahead and give a quick shout out to Crescendo Studios. If you are a resident of the DC, Maryland, Virginia area looking for a professional studio, a music school for yourself or your child, or looking to join, perform, and collaborate with local artists, Crescendo Studios is the studio for you. Crescendo has first-class equipments for your sound productions, the best music instructors the area can offer, and the studio also regularly hosts open mic events and Nova Traffic Jam. So, want to connect with Crescendo? Reach out to the team of Your Soul Shall Network and Bo for your moment at Crescendo. Want more of Preach with Prak? How about you go ahead and subscribe to our Rise and Shine to Your Purpose newsletter, available only on preachwithprak.com. Here I'll provide you a weekly message to guide you throughout the week and check in with you with a wellness questionnaire. So, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe to Rise and Shine to Your Purpose newsletter, available only on preachwithprak.com. Finding our purpose is like finding a root on the ground. Initially, you are unable to tell what that root is meant to do. But when you give it the opportunity to grow, to bloom, when you give it the time, care, and attention, you will see what that root is meant to be all along.